Hi everyone, and welcome to this, another edition of Jack Horrorhound's House of Horrors. I'm your host and I'm Jack, and this is my best demon friend Galveston. Say hi, Galveston.
Is it me, or did things seem a little different around here?
Well, yeah, I guess I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, I don't know, sort of new and improved, maybe?
Well, this is the thing, Galveston. With the subscriptions going up, that's allowing us to spend more money and more resources in areas that we just weren't able to before, which is kind of cool.
Sure, why not? Anyway, have you or have you not found my book yet?
That is a great question, Galveston. I'm really glad that you've asked it. And the answer to it, in no uncertain terms, is, no.
Typical. I need to call my agent.
Oh! Hi! Hey, look, Galveston, it's the creature from under the stairs. Hi, creature from under the stairs. How's it going? Is that film for us? Ow! Oh, thanks so much. Well, Galveston, tonight the film is going to be The Killer Shrews. And so, yeah, without further ado, let's look at the horror trope list. Yep, there it is. So, as always, guys, if Galveston gets every trope on this list, the film goes in the pit, and I lose it forever. But if he doesn't, then I get to keep it, and it goes back in my collection. And I think it's at like 1-5 now.
I still say you fudge the results.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. So get those perimeter fences ready, and the shotguns, and let's go after the Killer Shrews. Roll VT. The Killer Shrews.
Really? The Killer Shrews?
Sure was a lot of quiet out there.
Meanwhile, on the Playboy yacht, watch out for the Killer Shrews, I guess.
Where is it?
Get ahead.
Can't you smell it, Shanky? The impending death? Am I right?
There's a cove on the lee side, though. We'll snuggle up close to the bluff and ride it out.
What are they talking about?
What a beautiful day for a holiday!
Look at that matte painting. Isn't it beautiful?
Sure is a lot of water wading around.
Now I'm going to be able to practice my misogyny on a real woman.
I'm Dr. Craig.
I'm a sailor. Sorry, were you saying something? I'm too busy ogling your daughter.
Nice gun.
Yeah, I think the sailor thinks so too, Galveston. It's slightly worrying.
My assistant.
It's like we're hiding something or something.
Now everybody keep your poker faces. God forbid we should just be upfront about what's going on this island.
Hola! I'm the Mexican character. I'm probably going to die in Act 1.
Interior, boring man enters. Prolonged sequence does nothing.
Rascal, would you please step over here? I'd like you to meet someone.
Just a second, Doctor.
That could go on for hours.
Dr. Pain in the Ass! Get over here!
Can't I just say hello from over here? God!
2 new litters since lunch, Doctor.
Oh my God! It's an overweight man in a tie!
Expose about half of them to the Hoskins factor first. If you agree.
Good idea.
Sciencing scientists!
Because we just don't know when to stop. Apparently this whole island is infested with giant killer shrews, but I'm still experimenting. They won't stop me.
There's more oil than follicles.
That's pretty impressive, Galveston.
I'm afraid my interest doesn't run in that line, you know.
I'm really trying to explain this to a common sailor for no real reason. I could just go out upon my business.
What is that? It's a Sorex cericidae.
No, seriously, what's your real name?
They have musk glands in their knees. And these little fellows are our subjects.
But again, we know there's giant killer shrews in this movie. Why are they still dabbling with the tiny little shrews? It seems a bit weird. A bit nonsensical, if you will.
Yeah, a bit 1950s B-movie, if you'd like.
I don't like this at all, Doctor. I mean, Father. I mean, whoever the hell you are.
Oh, for goodness sake, just tell the man! What's the big deal here? Sure, they're killer shrews in the size of dogs and wolves, and there's thousands of them on this island that nobody's seen yet, weirdly. But come on! What's the little secret between your friends?
Enter Killer Shrews!
Hold on, aren't they just dogs dressed as shrews? How do you even dress as a shrew?
When it rains, it pours.
Still won't stop me from smoking.
Even the lightning wants him dead. Hold on a minute. Are those dogs dressed up like giant shrews? I see through you, movie.
I'm gonna complete these experiments with your father regardless of anything. Do you understand that?
I just wish everybody would either stop ogling or touching my daughter.
Captain, time for dinner.
You'd make a great alarm clock. Meanwhile, up a tree.
What? We're back? Oh, hi there everyone. I hope you're enjoying the movie so far. Yeah, it's a bit boring in places, but giant shrews, that's something. Let's return to the film.
Oh, I can wiggle a bush around. I'm a clever shrew.
Fire! Man's deadliest enemy, other than killer giant shrews.
You know, if one of those trees crashes through, it might just
Look,
knock
honey,
the whole...
any tree on this.
If the tree crashes through the fence line, it might just let all the shrews in. Shrews? Oh, never mind, I didn't say anything.
Thorn, your ship is safe.
Your ship has sailed, Dawn.
Why? You scared or lonesome?
And horny.
I never met anyone like you.
Yeah, a man with hair and arms and face and everything. You ask questions. I've just been on this island with a bunch of scientists researching and asking questions. Oh.
The guns, the fence, the shattered windows.
Nay! The horses scream, nay! End this ridiculous love sequence from the 1950s.
Love sequence.
Listen, buddy, this is how we deal with things around here.
Did you hear it, Doctor? Sound like a human voice.
This gun's bigger than I am.
Of course, you always need to have a giant gun in your arm when you wake a woman up.
I want you to let anybody open that door till I tell you to. You understand? Good girl.
Oh, good girl. Roll over, play dead. Now here's your biscuit.
Shoot the blackness. Never go in the cellar.
Yeah, but not like that creature from the deadly spawn down there.
And we all know that turned out, Galveston.
Man, this film went to the school of House on Haunted Hill, where they lock everybody in one house and give everyone a gun. What could go wrong?
Hey, Mario, you ever think we'd just be walking around in shadowy corridors? Trying to shoot giant shrews? What has happened to our lives?
Oh my god, that muppet just rubbed its mouth all over my wounds on my leg. Oh, good thing the wounds are prosthetics.
I'm dying, senor. It's a small cut on my thigh.
That is the worst accent you've done yet.
Yeah, I'm not good at accents.
Cut to more dark corridors. The movie.
It remained in the salivary glands of their jaws. Isn't that wonderful?
So, just to summarise, not only have you bred giant killer shrews, but they're also poisonous as well. Great!
Find much of him. Would you shut up? I'm not going back.
I'm walking away because of the silliness of what you just said. Oh, and that's not my friend. That's just a branch. Marco! Hold on, I can smell these tears and desperation right here somewhere.
You know, Frank, I just don't understand it. There's mud, there's grass, there's trees everywhere.
My friend had a gun just like this. My friend is a gun just like this. This is the 1950s. This is how we deal with things around here, you. Do you think doctors ever prescribed slaps for hysteria in the 1950s? I feel like they did.
It's Slap City! Ha ha!
Oh, wow. It's really heating up now, Galveston. You know, I can relate to these people. I've had drywall problems. Sometimes you get a lot of damp and it brings the plaster out, and then you get the little creepy crawlies come in. It's a right nightmare.
I've never really had a house, being a demon and everything. Not much call for plaster in the dark realm, buddy.
Oh, you're the only creepy crawly in my life now, Galveston.
What a dipstick you really are.
Back to the film.
Hola, hello. I'm just a friend in the neighborhood shrew. How's it going? You can't hear me now. Hello? Hello, I'm still here. Hi.
Won't take them long to dig around this. You're right. No telling where else they're digging, too.
They're not digging around it, they're digging through it, Guy. Guy, return. Here I am. Oh, you've done it again. There's nothing worse than when you fall out with neighbours. That's what I always say. I mean, can't we all just get along?
It's the final act. Time for the Shrews to commit their home invasion sequence. Just like Night of the Living Dead. Except it's before the Night of the Living Dead. Predates that movie somewhat.
Let's just keep pushing boxes in front of things. That seems to be working great. Quick, more boxes. Push them against more walls.
I'm gonna turn this crate over. There we go. I feel better now.
Lonely, I'm so lonely. I have nobody to call my own.
I bet he's regretting his decision to stay behind, isn't he?
Hello, we've just come to say hello. The friendly neighborhood killer shrew here. We've come to invite you round to dinner.
No, my foot is free, but he got my boot.
Is there a scratch?
What about a zit? Or a scab? The Romans were right. They can't possibly get us in here.
No, I don't think
I can't crawl more than 4 or 5 feet at a time, you know that.
Now the sequence in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang where the car turns into a boat. And go. And go. Now.
I think they're just gonna stay as barrels.
Oh. Like shooting people in a barrel. Racia! First one to the boat's a rotten egg.
First one to the boat's buying the drinks.
This is all my fault. All of the deaths on the island are on my hands. I'll never stop having the nightmares.
we are safe, aren't we? I mean, the storm.
Oh, sure. She rode out the first half all right, and that's always the roughest.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
There'll be one shrew left on the island, and he'll be dead of starvation. An excellent example of overpopulation.
Who faults that, Doctor? That seems like something you should have thought about.
I'm not going to worry about overpopulation just yet.
Oh, that's so gross. You're making a sex joke toward the daughter in front of her father.
Yeah, that's really disrespectful, Guy. Gross.
Wow. Oh, what an ending, Galveston. I don't know. I don't think those guys could have got away with just being under those barrels for that length of time without having one killer shrew get underneath and eat them to death. Sort of like having sardines in a can, you know?
Yeah, not to mention the whole plan relied on the fact that they could all swim.
Well, that is a very good point, Galveston. So yeah, that was the Killer Shrews, a cheesy B movie from the 1950s. The other thing I'll say about the Killer Shrews is it's almost a precursor to the survival horror genre in movies. Obviously, survival horror in, say, computer games, you have things like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, but in movies, it came a lot earlier. And I think like the big daddy of them all is Night of the Living Dead. A bunch of characters holed up in a house just trying to fight off hordes of zombies and survive the night. And in that respect, this film precurses that movie by almost 10 years. And it's basically the same story, except submit zombies with killer shrews. And I absolutely love it. It's not a high recommend from me, but I do recommend it to any hardcore horror fan out there, anybody that likes that kind of survival horror genre, and anybody that just likes a good cheesy monster B-movie. You'll get a real kick out of this one. What did you think, Galveston?
I thought it was an absolute load of skunk vomit.
Oh, you are a card. So, that's it for this first episode of Season 2 of Jack Horrorhound's House of Horrors. We hope you like the changes, and we hope you like to see the show continuing to grow as we do. We really appreciate everybody's help out there. If you want to be a part of the Horrorhound Horde, click the membership button down below, the join button, and become a member, and that way you can support the show but also get perks back from us, and you also get to recommend films that we review in the future. So it's definitely worth the price of admission, I'd say.
Idiot.
But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay scared, and we'll see you soon. All right.